Boo! Do you mind? I'm recording here. My dog. We are back here with some more dramatical murder. Mink route. Last episode was hot and steamy. Alba got high and he got penetrated. Huh? Let's see if we'll get any more penetration this episode. Let's get to it. Now, where were we? Here we are. That bass is hitting, though. My mind and body are exhausted. It feels like my soul has been sucked out of me. And we just pass out. Boy. Hey. I feel like I just ran a marathon. I give in to exhaustion and close my eyes. My mind drifts off to dreamland. It's like being asleep and awake at the same time. I hear a rustling sound. Someone is dragging me along. A moment later, whoever it is tosses me into the air and I land on something hard. I open my eyes assuming Mink tossed me onto the dance floor, but I find myself in an entirely different location altogether. Where am I? We're at the house. My eyelids start to fall again. Dang! Did he just slap me? A stinging pain against my cheek snaps me awake. Oh, before I even continue really quickly, let's sort out the camera. And this hair a little bit too. Holy. Look at this hair, everybody. Let me just push my hair up a bit. There we go, that's better. All right, let's continue. Oh my god, it's hot as hell in my room. I thought we were in that club. When do we get back? Still groggy, I look around and find Mink staring down at me. When I try to get up, I grimace as a sharp headache hits me. It feels like being stabbed repeatedly with needles. I'm not surprised that my cheek hurts from the punch, but why does the rest of me feel so sore? Oh yeah. Was that a dream? Nope. You got piped, Alba. I just realized there's a kitchen down here too. What the heck? There's a kitchen down here and there's a kitchen up there. This house has two kitchens. No. Back at the club, Mink and I. My memory is so foggy that it doesn't seem real. But the exhaustion and pain tell me that it was. That whole sore, huh? Yeah, that boy got a sore hole, don't he? Oh, that's weird. That's really weird to say. And on top of it all, I sure said some wild stuff, didn't I? Yes, you did. You were like, Alba, you were like, destroy me, penetrate me, ruin me. Yo, Alba, you were talking crazy. Yo, Alba was talking crazy. Oh no, I don't want to remember. I'm so embarrassed I could die, but I fight through the pain and sit up. Timidly, I look at Mink. Our eyes meet, I start to turn away, but something stops me. Am I imagining it? Or is Mink looking at me differently now? Is it wonder in those eyes? Suspicion? No, that can't be right. If anything, he should be looking at me with contempt after what I did. I stare at the floor in silence. After a moment, Mink turns and goes upstairs without a word. The sound of his bedroom door closing echoes through the house. Flip. Mink's departure frees me from the awkward tension, but in his place rises a tempest of shame and regret. I grab my bag and retrieve my headache medicine together with sleeping Ren. I don't have many pills left, so for the moment I just take one. That should be enough to take the edge off. Feeling a tiny bit better, I start Ren up. Ren, are you alright? Your condition seems poor. A wave of sadness hits me when I hear Ren's voice. I hug his little round body as tight as I can. This sucks. What do I do? Maybe you should get some rest. You just made it through a dangerous experience. Dangerous? The photonarcotics temporarily disrupted your mind and senses. As a result, your self-restraint was weakened and your scrap power was partially awakened for an extended period. No way. If you had stayed there much longer, you might have lost control of your power. Lost control? The phrase gives me chills. What'll happen if I lose control? Will I destroy people on an even larger scale? And what effect will it have on me? Did Mink really take me to that place just to stretch our wings? I can't help but wonder if he brought me there just to see what would happen. He wouldn't have, right? Don't. Really? No way. Even if that was his goal, I still have no idea what he hoped to achieve. I mean, that's nothing new. But really, why did he bring me there? I stand up with Ren in my arms and drag my aching body to the couch. I plop down on the soft cushions. What's going to happen now? I don't think I can face Mink after what I did. Besides, while I was having relations with Mink, I remember being overcome with this intense feeling of dread. If I had to describe it, it was like gazing into my soul and finding a black abyss gazing back. It was awful. What's wrong with me? I have no answer. I know nothing about myself or Mink or anything else. You should get some rest. I probably should. I get off the couch with Ren in my arms and go back to my room on the second floor. I lie down in bed and put my headphones on as the music washes over me. I close my eyes and try to go to sleep. I just hope I can. When I wake, it's already past noon. I had to check my colio for the time. It's always night in Platinum Jail. I get out of bed, turn on Ren, and head out into the hall. I can hear voices in the living room. Mink is sitting on the sofa talking to someone on his coil. A curl of smoke rises from the pipe in his hand. Yeah, I got it. Mink conversation happens to end the moment I take a few nervous steps into the room. He looks at me and blows a puff of white smoke. Then he stands and tosses something to me. I barely catch it. It's a bun. We're going out. So hurry up and eat. I glance from the bun to Mink and back. Out where? On a little errand. With that, Mink head downstairs. An errand? What the heck is that supposed to mean? You'll have to join him to find out. I guess you're right. Hurry up before we leave without you. Also, everyone, let me know this, please. Kindergarten 3 released yesterday. Rematch released today. And Date Everything, another dating game, released the 17th. Would you guys like me to play any of those games? If so, let me know. Comment, please. Hurry up before we leave without you. Mink's bird does a circle above us before following his master. I have no idea what's going on. After what happened yesterday, I have no idea how to interact with Mink anymore. Yesterday, maybe it was just the drugs or something, but I kind of lost my mind. I definitely said and did some insane stuff. But why did he go along with it? He could have knocked me out cold with a single punch, so why didn't he? I know he won't answer if I ask. Still, one thing is clear. Mink is after Toei. And since our objectives are the same, it makes sense for me to stick with him. I mean, really, it makes more sense than going it alone. I have to follow him. At least that's what I tell myself. Cramming the bun in my mouth, I run back to get my things and then I head downstairs. I dash outside and look around for Mink. There, he's already halfway down the street. What the heck? I expected this, but still, I run after him. Once I catch up, I slow to a walk and follow him silently. It's pointless to ask questions. All Mink wants is for me to shut up and obey him. I don't like it one bit, but I know all too well that nothing I say will get through. So I have no choice but to do what he wants. Mink leads us away from the main street, through narrow alleys and side streets to a secluded block. If I had to guess, we must be near Platinum Jail's outer wall. It's a quiet area. Instead of stores or residences, there are rows and rows of warehouses. Why are we here? Could it have something to do with that phone call? Mink approaches one of the warehouses and goes to the back door and briskly operates its coil. When the door opens, I can immediately tell there's someone inside. A shape stands in the doorway. For a second, I tense, but then... Mink-san! Boss! A smiling man shouts cheerfully. Keep it down. With a glare, Mink waves the man aside. I quickly step through the door. The warehouse is spacious with high ceilings. It's lined with rows of large wooden crates. So, what business is Mink in? The smell of dust is suffocating. Maybe all warehouses are like this. I don't know, but I have to wonder what's being stored here. Yeah, I do wonder the same thing. Several more men appear from the shadows and gather around us. Unless I'm mistaken, these are all members of Mink's gang. What are you doing here? Mink's men clearly weren't expecting to see me. They looked to Mink for an explanation, but Mink doesn't say a word. Finally, one of them opens his mouth. Mink ordered us here. He ordered you. All part of Mink's plan. You ain't clued in? He has a plan? First I've heard of it. Okay, clue me in then. What's his plan? If you don't know, then what the heck are you doing here? One of the men finally loses his patience. I don't know where you came from, but I don't like the look of you. And I don't care. Like, who are you, buddy? Look at you. Guys, look at this twerp. Look how he looks. He trying to tell me off. Look at you. How old are you? Loser? The heck? Trying to tell me off. Look at this guy too. You look pretty flippin' useless to me. Who the heck do you think you are? If you think you're gonna get our respect just because you're standing next to Mink, you got another thing coming. Yo, who said I wanted your respect, man? Who are you? You punk? Who wants your respect? I don't want your respect. Keep it to yourself, scrub. Yeah, watch your step, boy. And how about you stop twiddling with your boyfriend's ding-a-ling? How about that, bud? I'm more dumbfounded than angered by their comments. I'm not here to listen to your whining. Yes, sir. Sorry, yeah. Listen to your daddy, boys. Mink's men don't let Cabby about it, but they shut their mouths. They seem to really respect Mink. You'd never guess from looking at them. Or maybe they just fear him. Strange as it may sound, I'm impressed. Mink looks at me. They're here to carry out the plan. Yeah, the plan I haven't even been filled on, or whatever. Filled into the plan. Toei, huh? Boss, I had that thing you asked for. I'll message you the location later. Excuse me. We managed to get a lot of weapons in too. Check it out. We're ready to go. One of the guys takes the bag slung over his shoulder and dumps it out on the floor. Guns of varying sizes clatter across the concrete. While the ripstees swarm them with whoops of joy, Mink picks one up, some kind of machine gun, and looks it over critically. Stick to the plan. Contact me if anything changes. Yes, boss, we'll scare the poo out of these rich dudes. Platinum jail's a flippin' joke. Don't worry, we'll wreck there. How'd they even get in Platinum Jail, actually? Akushima. No. How does he keep doing this? Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Akushima got aura. I just heard his laugh alone and immediately knew who it was. Yo, this dude Akushima. Suddenly a booming voice echoes through the warehouse. Is he on, oh no, he's perfectly sane this time. Akushima. Not just me. Cops swarm out of the darkness surrounding us. Sorry about that. I bet you thought you were so clever slipping out of the slums like that. Too bad. While you were screwing around, we were closing the trap. Persistent son of a gun. Sorry, boss. Mink's men have turned pale. The air is tense enough to cut with a knife. Didn't y'all just pick up a bunch of guns? Start spraying! Akushima must have been tailing them. A fatal mistake. I expect Mink to fly into rage. We'll assign blame later. First we deal with this. Yes, boss. Yes, boss. Not what I was expecting. Mink words have steadied his men. Selfish and violent, that's how I've always thought of him. But now I understand him even less. I'd say they've got about 50 men. Mink quickly assesses the situation. There are only 10 of us, even counting me. It's hard to imagine us getting out of there in one piece, no matter how many weapons we have. What can we do? Mink throws something at me. I catch it, a handgun. Oh yeah. Watch your own butt. You want me to use this? If you have a better idea, let me know. Everyone ready? Yeah. This is our mess up. We'll pay our dues. We can do the math later. First we get out of here. Let's go. At his signal, Mink's men scatter. If you want to die that bad, I'm happy to oblige. Kill them all. Yo, this is supposed to be a cop. For triumphant how Akushima sets his officers on us, but I guess we did pull guns, so. But for some reason, several cops turn around and point their guns at him. What? Huh? What the heck do you think you're doing? A cop's gun embarks and the megaphone falls from Akushima's hands. Did they just shoot Akushima? Have you gone insane? You have no one to blame but yourself. The color drains from Akushima's face. You didn't. Scum like you couldn't. Couldn't what? What the heck did you do? All I did was offer your men better pay than your bosses do. As if to silence Akushima, Mink pulls something from the bag of weapons and tosses it down at his feet. White smoke fills the room with a bang. Flip yeah! How'd you like that? It started. Gunshots and angry roars lance back and forth across the smoke-filled room. I skitter off to hide behind one of the wooden crates. A near miss freezes the blood in my veins. My legs almost give out from the shock, but I find the edge of one of the boxes and get behind it somehow. I hunch down, sticking close to the side of the box. If that billet had hit me, the thought paralyzes me with fear. Mink told me to protect myself, but what the heck does he expect me to do? I'm not like him and his guys. Sure, I've been in brawls before, but I've never been in a gunfight. Is he asking me to kill people with this gun? Kill or be killed, that's what it means to protect yourself. But easier said than done. Someone bumps into me from out of the smoke. I try to escape, but he grabs my arm. Wait. Mink? Mink? It's Mink holding a submachine gun. You plan a fight the whole time? Whole fight? You got a gun, don't you? Don't know how, or do you just not want to? Yeah, I don't want to die. How about that? How about you try that one on for size, will ya? Maybe I don't want to die, so I'm gonna hide to not die in the gunfight that you forced me into. Like what? I don't know what to say. I tell him I don't want to. I don't want to. Then you only got one option left. I understand what he's implying. Only one option left. No, you got another option. Get out of the building. Or like, yo. Like, are we just eliminated running? I'm running. Mink said something on the floor in front of me. A megaphone? Akushima's? I have an idea. Don't mess with the timing. Huh? And that is where we're going to end things for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I made you laugh. And I hope I made your day just a little bit more better. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye.